I just bought 3,157 Kadenas, and in this video we're going to be discussing on why I just bought 3,157 Kadenas and can we see a massive altcoin season on the move. Now the altcoin index that I'm about to show you guys this indicator hasn't shown up since September 20th 2020. So can we see a massive altcoin season? If you guys like this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, turn notification bells on so you never miss a video. Let's start off with the obvious, which is Bitcoin TA. Before we talk about altcoins and KDA. Starting off with a quick Bitcoin technical analysis, we can see that Bitcoin surged all the way up to $29,000 almost, and we got rejected at this nearest resistance. Now this is a very strong resistance right here that flipped into a support region, and Bitcoin finally retested that area since May 2022. So almost a year ago we retested that area. Now of course this was followed after this inverse head and shoulder right here on the weekly time frame, and we reach our target exactly between $29,000 and $30,000. So we're gonna have to see if Bitcoin can potentially either one, cool off and consolidate, and this is when we're gonna see a massive altcoin season, or continue pumping into a Bitcoin season. Moving on into the altcoin month index and altcoin season. So we know an altcoin season essentially is when the top 50 performance coin or top 50 cryptocurrency altcoins have been performing better than Bitcoin in the past 90 days. Now if we have a look at the altcoin month, we can see that this indicator has not done this since the 20th of October, September 2020. So if we go all the way back, we can see how far we deeped right here on September, October, November. We peaked all the way right here on the 2nd of November 2020, and we haven't seen this in a very long time. And we know what happened the second this thing went back up. We entered a massive altcoin season into an altcoin month into an altcoin season. So can we see this massive indicator going up? And we know when this goes up, that means more money is flowing into altcoins and less money is flowing into Bitcoin. And when this indicator goes down, more money is obviously flowing into Bitcoin. We can see right here, down is Bitcoin, up is altcoin. So anything above 75 would be a massive mega altcoin season. Anything below 25 is a Bitcoin season. So we know the Bitcoin price has been exploding. So diving into KDA, why did I buy 3,000 KDAs? That is the reason why. Can we see a massive altcoin season incoming? A lot of people say, can this really go to $30? Why are you exaggerating, crypto dose? $30 would be way too much. The market cap would be $6-7 billion. Can KDA Kadena go back to $30 all-time high? So we know the all-time high right here on KDA was approximately $30. We peaked at 24 on coin market cap, but on some exchanges it was 28, 29, 30. Now let's have a look at the global market cap cryptocurrency altcoins and Bitcoin before diving into a KDA technical analysis. We can see right here that the total market cap for altcoins peaked at almost $3 trillion. Now these heights are only going to get higher and higher. We saw 780 billion and now we're currently seeing $3 trillion. Do you guys really think that $6 billion of this market cap won't be able to go to KDA, or even 10 billion or even 20 billion? It is very doable. $6-7 billion is not that much. We're going to see a lot of money flowing into the altcoins, especially businesses and institutions. When they start to understand what KDA can do and what it does and how secure it is, they're going to understand that this is for big institutions. And once a lot of people understand and a lot of institutions and businesses dive into KDA and understand what it really does, it's going to boom in the next bull market. I see KDA not only go back to the all-time high, but exceed that all-time high, maybe 60, 70, 80, 90, even $250 in the next 10 years from now. So that's that. Having a look at the weekly time frame, we can see that number one, KDA did break this very long-term trend on the downward trend. So we had a resistance right here that was a start, 2 resistance, 3 resistance, 4, 5, and then 6. We finally broke out of it right here at the beginning of the year, coming back down and essentially retesting this very near support. So it's okay to retest the support right here. We might come down all the way right here, but it's not a big deal because guess what? The trend is your friend. So this is why I bought KDA. And guess what? If it goes down, then I'm gonna keep buying. It's not a big deal, but buying Kadena right now at under $1 is an absolute gift, because a lot of people said, oh, when it was at $20. Like, oh, I wish I bought KDA at $1. Oh, I wish I bought it at $10 and $15 and $6 and $3. And now you could get KDA at 94 cents. And this is where a lot of people don't understand, is to capitalize in bear markets. Market cap is $212 million. We got almost 300,000 people on the watch list, which is a lot. Community is growing, people are watching, and it's currently ranked 151. So KDA is almost a top 100 cryptocurrency. Now there are 23,000 cryptocurrencies out there. Do you guys know how hard it is to be even a top 500 cryptocurrency? Look at that. The market cap is a lot. It's high. People are invested. The volume might be low, but that's because people are holding. There's not a lot of traders out there. So going back into the charts, we know the trend is your friend right here. Now I would be concerned if Kadena closes below on the weekly time frame below this area right here, because if it does happen, then we could see a massive swing to the downside. Now KDA is pretty oversold. Now if we have a look at the RSI, we can clearly see right here that KDA is still in an uptrend on the RSI, and things are looking very, very good. Now if I take a line and I take this and I put it at the support, we know that we actually saw a bounce right here on the RSI, and there's a lot of interesting levels to see right here. So every time we came below the 39 or at the 39 region, we always saw a bounce. So we saw a few bounces right here. I could even take it all the way back here and make that line. We had a bounce right here, another one right here. So every time we reached near that line, the 39 on the stock, on the regular RSI, relative strength index, we always saw a move. So not only are we at the support region, but two, we're also at the RSI, a big level where a lot of bounces have been happening. The bad news, the bad thing about KDA is that we still have yet to break over these exponential moving average. So we can see right here, guys, that every time we are below these EMA ribbons, we're bearish, and every time we're above it, we're bullish. But I'm not really banking on that because Bitcoin is looking great right now. And I do think that once Bitcoin goes sideways, we're going to see a massive move. I really like this trend is your friend right here pattern. And of course, right here, these EMA ribbon on the technical analysis chart, we can see that right here, these EMA ribbons have been holding us as a support region. And then the second we broke below, everything essentially came back, and we haven't broken below or above, sorry, these exponential moving average in the 17th of January 2022. And we know when we're above it, this is essentially a nice, very strong support region, and we usually come back, retest, boom, 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 never go below it. And then of course, when we're below it, we essentially enter a multi-long year or 2 years bear market. So that's what's happening right now. I'm going to be extremely bullish once KDA does break above this EMA ribbon. Now it's not so far from here. It's only $2, right? $2. KDA would have to break $2 and close the weekly time frame above $2 in order for us to be mega bullish. Now guys, that's only 110% from here. That's not even 147. That's a lie. It's like 130% from here. It is very doable. Now I'm going to keep buying KDA. I've been accumulating KDA all this time right here. So since November 7th, since we saw this FTX FUD, I've been accumulating, and I do think that KDA is going to go back to the all-time high. Now look at this. When KDA came out in 2020, it was just going sideways. 2021, it was very boring. Boom, exploded. Now, I'm not saying we're going to see 30x in a few weeks or a couple of months. I'm not saying that, but I do think that we will recover $30, $40 in the near future. So that is my quick video on KDA, Kadena. If you guys like this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.